Do you have anything to say about the monster or the first wounding of the
Well,
boy?
yeah, right. Yeah, I was just yeah, that's kind of are you talking about that as like related to sort of like initiation rituals where there tends to be like when in tribal societies when like a boy is, the initiation ritual when a boy's to become a man, there's usually some type of wounding involved. And you kind of
Oh
carry that
yeah,
scar. And I think many tribes have like ritualized and sort of made wounds like tattoos or other types of body markings to indicate this is a grown contributing member of the society who has gone through
yeah,
this thing and is one of us kind of thing.
yeah. Like not a child anymore. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I hadn't thought of it that way, but no, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Mm.
Um, yeah, it's sort of like his initiation, and he passes out, and um, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's not. Because
Yes.
who can
Yeah.
say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It depends, right? And yes, uh yeah, so many things. I just yeah, only 3 pages, but every detail matters. It's really cool. It's almost like it's like a myth or like a parable and the introduction talks about how these folk tales and those other types of stories are all kind of dense like that and yeah, you can talk about them anthropologically and everything. Like they compared them to, like, I forgot the term Levi Strauss used, but yeah, miniature models. It's sort of yeah, not like a fully developed, refined sort of story. It's just the raw materials, and like sort of maybe what we're thinking, what I'm thinking is the raw materials for living. And but anyway,
mm,
yeah. So in that scene, like he rushes out. Yeah, this is something that an immature person does. Like, okay, okay, got it. Boom. Like, no follow-up questions. Are you sure you know what you're doing? Like, are you sure you understand what you're supposed to do? Like, I didn't necessarily, we could discuss this for 5 minutes, but no, thanks. Bye. And then, yeah, he rushes out. And then, yes, it doesn't, in a way, you could say, or at least seemingly, according to the story, which does take time to specify the bear is a bear, and other things. What type of bush he later encounters? It doesn't specify that the monster, who what the monster is, and yet it doesn't matter. And in a way, I think it doesn't matter in a way because whatever it is, it's enough to scare the crap out of him to where like he's not prepared. It's like
mm-hmm,
I did not know what I was signing up for when I rushed out that door. I thought, and as in so many times in life, I thought what I was going to do is I do this and I get this and everything's good and I'm happy and no suffering, you know?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But yeah, but then a monster appears and that shows you yeah, I just got hit in the face with life and I had no idea. I have no idea what just happened. And then yes, as you're saying, he has like the or I think what you're saying he has the sort of freeze sort of the yeah, just the response of where as we all do if we're unprepared for something, we don't know what to do, we haven't trained for this, like I'm just like tensing up, I forget what I'm supposed to do and I just grab onto something that is the worst thing to grab onto, but I have no other thing to stabilize me. I don't
Mm.
have my legs beneath me. The ground beneath me is not, I cannot root in that. Uh, Maybe a little bit like Tai Chi or something like that. It seems like they're always talking about like grounding in the earth and everything. But yeah, he doesn't have anything else. And so he just grabs onto the nearest thing, which happens to be the worst thing to grab onto, and harms himself because yeah,
Mhm.
he's not prepared. He's not what his development up to this point is not sufficient for the
Mhm.
challenges that he faces in order
Yeah.
to get what he needs in life.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I really like that Tai Chi comparison because it's, like, in an ideal world, and I think from some perspective you can say that we all have to have that experience of failure in order
Yes.
to appreciate it. So I don't want to
Yeah.
denigrate it as like, oh, this kid fucked up.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
I can curse on the podcast,
Yeah.
this kid messed up. Um, but nonetheless, like in an ideal situation, he would have the wherewithal to brace himself. He would
Yes.
be sort of solid in himself and threaten the monster with the nail or something. Who
Yes.
knows? But there would be a response from within. But instead, he collapses backwards and is wounded
Yeah.
thereby.